He was outspoken, populist, and at times controversial. And for decades, Ralph Klein was a dominant figure in Canadian politics. The former Premier of Alberta died today after a long struggle with dementia and lung disease. Klein was one of the best-known politicians in the country, leading his province's progressive Conservatives to 4 straight majorities. He brought big changes to Alberta, including wiping out the province's debt and deficit. But critics say that came at the expense of hospitals and schools. Still, many Albertans loved him. He was, they said, a hard guy to hate. We begin tonight with the CBC's Carloyn Dunn in Calgary. Carolyn.
Well, Wendy, perhaps the most poignant reaction today came from Ralph Klein's wife, Colleen. She wrote, "My beloved Ralph has slipped away after 42 years of marriage. If the public will love him for all the things he did for them, his family will forever love him for all the things he meant to us."
Ralph Klein was many things to many people throughout his 70 years. A tough TV reporter, he stunned just about everyone, winning a landslide election to become mayor of Calgary. His longtime campaign manager says Klein was a master.
There was no ambiguity with Ralph. Everybody knew where Ralph stood, right? He was a man that said what he did and he did what he said.
Even though Klein's death was expected, it still hit hard.
I'm surprised at what a big hole I feel that we remember, what a force of personality he was, how driven he was, how motivated he was.
All part of Klein's secret, through the highs like hosting the '88 Winter Olympics and the not so high, like when he sparked national controversy by calling the Eastern Canadians flooding Calgary bums and creeps.
Get the hell out of town.
It only made him more popular in Alberta at the time and today.
The guy had personality. You know, they always say that he defined Alberta.
You know, or that he didn't actually have skill sets to be that great of a liar, and that was nice. It was refreshing.
Klein's persona helped propel him from the mayor's chair to provincial politics. As environment minister, he gave those who disagreed with his policies the same right back. Soon, Klein was leader of the Progressive Conservatives and Premier of Alberta. Elected on a platform of small government and lower taxes, he would spend the next dozen years earning the nickname Ralph the Knife. He privatized, deregulated, and cut services deeply. They were painful times, but he more or less ignored the protests. And a dozen years in his 4th majority government, Klein's biggest accomplishment.
Today, I'm very, very proud to announce that Alberta has slain its debt.
That, according to this Klein cabinet minister, will be the highlight of his political legacy.
I think Alberta was the petri dish for balanced budgets and paying down debt and reasonable and sound financial management, telling it like it is.
For his many accomplishments, Ralph Klein was given many awards. The latest, the Order of Canada last year. He was too ill to attend. His wife accepted on his behalf.
And Wendy, there is a public memorial being planned for next week. Prime Minister Stephen Harper is one of many expected to attend that tribute to the life of Ralph Klein.
Thanks so much, Carolyn. Carloyn Dunn tonight.